Welcome to Sports News. The World Football Governing Body FIFA has picked Chilean referee Roberto Toba for Wednesday's round of 16 clash between defending champions Nigeria and Australia at the ongoing FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Chile. Referee Toba will be assisted by two other Chileans, Marcelo Baraza and Christian Schimann, while Ukraine's Yevhen Aranovsky will be the reserve referee. Former Nigerian international Odegbami will no longer be contesting next year's FIFA presidential election after failing to meet the deadline set by the body's electoral committee. Odegbami, who was last endorsed by the Nigeria Football Federation for the election, could not muster nominations from 5 African FAs by October the 26th for him to qualify to stand for the elections. And the director of Britain's Serious Fraud Office, David Green, admits he cannot legally begin an investigation into possible corruption at FIFA, but he says new information has come to light that could produce the necessary evidence to do so. The British Parliament earlier today quizzed Mr. Green on what he was doing about FIFA when the Swiss and US authorities have already taken action against some officials and the organization itself has suspended some executive committee members. And in football proper, new Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp says his players have the quality to improve their results as they prepare to face AFC Bournemouth in the English League Cup 4th round. Klopp's arrival was greeted with great expectation, but 3 consecutive draws have served as a reality check. That's it on Sports News. Is back to Amara with the rest of the news at 10.
In Tanzania, partial results from the general elections show 9 government officials lost their parliamentary seats. Observers say it is the biggest shock of the election so far, which has been described as the most competitive in the country's history. On this semi-autonomous archipelago of Zanzibar, the announcement of the election was temporarily suspended after soldiers stormed the collation center, eventually evicting journalists and observers. Well, previous elections in the country have turned violent in Zanzibar, which is made up of the islands of Unguja and Pemba and is popular with tourists. And the main news again. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation has opened bids for crude oil transactions with a focus on transparency. NNPC Group Managing Director Dr. Ibe Kachukwu has promised to ensure that only credible and competent companies will be shortlisted for the sale and purchase of crude oil grades. The Supreme Court has dismissed a suit filed by Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike challenging the authority of the tribunal sitting in Abuja. Upholding the decision of the appellate court, the apex court ruled that the invocation of the doctrine of necessity was in order. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Amiran Shu. Good night to you.